Live from KSAT 12, the news at noon starts right now.
And it is another busy fiesta day here in San Antonio. We are getting ready for even more parties. In fact, Ursula Perry out of the studio today. She is hosting a party that's going on right now. We're going to check in with her in just a few minutes. Sarah Spivey has got our Wednesday party forecast for you coming up. But first, we're going to check in with Patty Santos in just a second. She's over at 90 in Nogalitos. We've been following this crash all morning. It involved an empty school bus. Here's some video of that crash. It was at Highway 90 eastbound on Interstate 35. And you can see that those lanes were completely shut down. You can see there's one of the vehicles that was involved in it. That vehicle basically totaled. The back end of the bus is crashed. One of the tires is deflated. Bus and car involved, several cars involved in that one. This caused a lot of delays and rerouting for drivers. And now let's go over to Patty Santos and get an update once again at Highway 90 in Nogalitos. Patty, what are we learning about this crash, and how much longer is this highway going to actually be closed this morning and this afternoon?
Hey there. Yeah, you can see the road is still closed, but you can see that the cleanup is underway. It looks like that bus is already on a tow truck, so it should be clearing up here pretty soon. It's been 4 hours since all of this started, but luckily the crews are starting to clean up the debris. And what we're learning in just the last 10 minutes is that this appears to be a road rage incident. We know a driver was taken to the hospital with serious injuries from this crash. 8 vehicles, including the school bus, were involved. And witnesses told Bexar County Sheriff investigators that there were vehicles going at a high rate of speed right before the crash. Others reported that it looks like it may have been a road rage incident occurring. Now, this happened at 8 a.m. this morning during the morning commute. The bus is a pre-K for SA bus, and it did not have any children inside. It was actually on its way to pick up children when the accident happened. Now, police sent out a traffic alert warning drivers to look out for different ways to get around this crash. Back live out here, I have been in touch with Bexar County Sheriff investigators to find out more about who was taken from the scene with injuries and what else we know about this apparent road rage incident. We're going to continue to follow up more and bring you the latest, of course, on KSAT.com. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Patty, thank you very much. We'll keep you up to date on any updates we find out on that crash this morning, a road rage incident. All right, live cam. Cloudy, but that doesn't necessarily mean raining on your parade today.
Right. It doesn't mean raining on the parade. We are seeing clouds outside right now.
I have some technical issues with Patty, with Sarah. So let's go over. Ursula's partying this afternoon. So she gave up work to go party. So there she is. Do we have Ursula? Okay, we got Ursula. So
yeah,
go ahead.
You got
there
me.
You go.
Yeah, you got me. I'm here at Blessed Angels Community Center, and I'm here with a crowd. We've got hundreds of seniors here. And we just had the most exciting bingo game ever. We also just had a contest. We are celebrating Fiesta in the coolest way possible. All of these folks had a contest to see who could wear the most medals. And we have a winner. Can you imagine this? Right here, how many medals are you wearing?
I have 701.
How long have you been collecting medals like this?
1955, I got my first medal in first grade.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm going to give you one more medal.
Oh, my goodness.
You get the KSAT Fiesta medal. So,
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
it is so wonderful to be here today. We've got all kinds of exciting things that have been happening all morning, and we're going to keep going. We're going to check back with you in just a little while. We're going to have a little salsa dancing, perhaps. We're also maybe going to show you how seniors celebrate Fiesta. You know, they don't want to go out in the crowds. They don't want to necessarily go to unsafe places. Maybe their mobility is not quite where they need it to be in order to go to the parades. So this is how we celebrate Fiesta and stay healthy here at Blessed Angels. We'll be back in just a bit. I'm going to send it back to the studio. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Ursula, I got a couple of questions for you.
Woo!
When the crowd dies down, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
701
Yes.
medals. Can we get a better shot of all those medals? Well, not 702 that
Yeah,
she got
let me
KSAT medal. Whoa.
Yeah, and she's now she's losing medals. Yeah, and we've got another lady here. Look at this. Turn around. You got to show the back too. Yeah, we went all in. We went all in on the medals today. And look at these guys. I mean, I don't even know how they're standing up. You know, it's got to be heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy.
All right. And I've been making them stand here just for you, David. So
well, I appreciate
there you
that.
go.
We thank them for that.
The sacrifice was made for the news at noon.
Do they have a
I'm going to say
favorite
1,
medal?
2, 3. Everybody say.
Do they have a favorite?
What is your favorite medal?
KSAT.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's going to happen. We're live on the air. They know I have more medals to give away as well. We're going to be giving away some Adam Caskey medals today here at Blessed Angels. And I got to say, you guys know how to Viva Fiesta. So I'm going to count to 3, and then I need everyone to say Viva Fiesta. 1, 2, 3. Viva Fiesta!
We're going to check back in with Ursula in just a few minutes as that party continues. They are fired up for Fiesta over there. And here's a look at some of the things that's going on today. The coronation of the Queen of the Order. That's happening at the Alamo from 8 to 10 at the Majestic Theater. The Fiesta Garden Fest at 4 o'clock to midnight. Beethoven Mancor at 422 Purieta Street. And then the Ford Mariachi Festival. And, of course, the party continues at Nyosa tonight. Kicks off at 5:30 until 10 over there at La Villita. So that's a look at the big events for you. Coming up, we've mentioned many times, but we like to keep reminding you, if you are, a little lost around Fiesta season, we are here to help. KSAT.com has it all for you. We are your official Fiesta station, and we take this honor very seriously. So you just got to scan that QR code right there you see at the bottom of the left-hand part of your screen, and that'll get you to the Fiesta Guide. If you don't have your phone handy and you can't scan the QR code on the screen, you can find all of this information. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is go to our website, pull up the menu on the top left-hand corner, look under the entertainment label, and find Fiesta. It's all right there. Hey, coming up in a few minutes, we're going to take a look at Fiesta events happening tomorrow and on into this weekend. In the meantime, while you're out in the community, so are we. There's a new episode of Know My Neighborhood coming on the air tonight at 6 o'clock. We're going to be live downtown. KSAT explores life as a local from those who call downtown home. Neighbors tell us what they love about being in the heart of San Antonio, as well as some of the challenges of being in the heart of San Antonio. In the meantime, in Uvalde, Governor Greg Abbott says a $34 million behavioral health campus is coming to the community. The campus will provide on-site care to children and adults experiencing mental health crisis. Construction on the site will start this summer, and the campus is set to open next summer. The funding was approved in the state legislature session and will also fund the facility's first year of operation to support services to people in need. The campus will serve a total of 32 South Central Texas counties. And the Dallas Cowboys always making headlines, but not for what they are doing. It's for what they're not doing this offseason. We'll explain coming up in sports. And a local college is cooking up some fun for Fiesta. Yep, cooking up. See? Get it? Cooking up fun for Fiesta. Tiffany Huertas has a preview coming up after the break. St. Philip's College students are literally and figuratively fired up after months of hard work. They've been creating and designing barbecue pits. Tiffany Huertas shows us how you can support students this Fiesta season by actually purchasing one of these sizzling items.
As a smoker, you kind of like slow heat up the food. So in that case, we have brisket, ribs, carne asada, whatever you want.
These St. Philip's College students have a passion for welding and have created these barbecue pits for a good cause.
I feel like a lot of people are going to make lots of memories with these in their houses.
I know I will if I win one.
The welding club students are raffling these 3 barbecue pits they created at this year's Culture Fest and Rib Cook-Off event. The students spent about 6 months making sure the barbecue pits were ready for Fiesta.
Measurements were key point, fabrication, make sure everything's leveled, make sure everything is nice and pretty.
It's amazing how they can take an idea from their head and put it into an actual presentation like they have on these pits.
The students use the skills they learned in the welding program at St. Philip's College to create these barbecue pits. The proceeds from the raffle will support student scholarships.
I take a lot of pride into it because it's my way to give back. Knowing that, oh, I could get that scholarship money. How would I feel? I would be happy knowing that someone that I went to school with was able to make this for me. So I think it's just a lot of pride.
Tiffany Huertas, KSAT 12 News.
This weekend, it's out with the new and in with the old. The King William Fair is going back to paper tickets. The good news is the King William Fair staff want to make sure you don't break the bank attending their event this year, so they have lowered ticket prices by $5 from last year. So this year, it'll cost you $15 if you buy tickets ahead of time or $20 at the door. And remember, the nightmare with those wristbands last year, not going to happen this year because they're gone. They're going back to paper tickets, and you can buy those ahead of time as well. Last year, they had a lot of ticket refunds, but their sales were up. So this year also pushed to make this event more earth-friendly. Don't forget to bring your own water bottles.
This year, we're really working to try to make the fair more sustainable. So we'll have water refill stations throughout the fair zone. We are encouraging folks to bring their refillable water bottles, 32 ounces and smaller, so they'll actually fit into the unit. Our cups this year are compostable cups. Our metal is a wood metal made out of a sustainable wood that was created in the United States.
The parade steps off at 9 a.m. The fair is open from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And don't forget your bubbles, because the fair shies away from using confetti so you can see the bubbles instead. Not the big mess to clean up either after all that confetti. So that,
you know what?
I
idea. Still see confetti in this studio from last year's Fiesta. These lights.
We party hard here at KSAT 12.
That's for sure. Hey, it's cloudy, it's humid, and that humidity is going to be a big factor in the days ahead. As we take a look at our aquifer, it needs a good drink of water. It's down 0.6 of a foot over the past 24 hours. Pollen count's not too bad. Molds in pecan are low. What are we going to be talking about in the forecast? Well, I want to mention that it is going to be staying humid. In fact, we're going to have daily morning drizzle, and it will be warm. For Battle of Flowers, it's trending damp and drizzly for the parade. I also have to go over the potential for a few storms, spotty storms possible Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Details coming up.
All right, since Ursula's out partying, joining Fiesta, you're here with me. That means it's you that gets to answer the question.
All right, the question of the day.
Okay, yeah, so Sarah's here with the question.
The question, here's a hint.
Jingle, jingle.
How many medals have you collected so far this year?
Oh.
And we have that range for you.
So kind of like 0 to 10. Does it keep going? Does it keep going? Or do you just have a sash
there's
full?
more.
Look at Mike Osterhage.
Front and back.
He's very proud.
It's our wonderful guests that we have on the show. Always give us medals.
Yes.
Folks send them in to us as well. So how many do you have?
How many do you guys have?
Quite a few from Pika Pika yesterday. There were lots of medal vendors out giving their medals and selling their medals. I would say I probably have about 35 right now.
Wow, that's pretty
Decent.
good.
David?
I don't know. I haven't stopped to count them. I don't put them on a sash like you do. I just collect them and put them on my desk, take them home.
Oh, okay. We got to get you something, David.
If your sash is way down and people can hear you coming about a half mile away, you probably lean toward that one end of the scale with the lodge.
Yes,
Mike,
that's
I got
you.
a question for you, Mike. How many medals, though, do you have with your face on them?
Oh, just one. And your lovely face and Mia, and then
Look at that.
There you go.
And
The
why
other
don't
two
I have that medal? That's what I need to know.
Our official weather medal there. It's with the 5
Stop
of
by
us.
my desk later, Jen.
Thank you, Sarah.
And Mike, you got a ways to go, because I don't know if you were watching, but Ursula was interviewing some ladies that have got like 700 medals on them right now.
Wow, I believe it.
700.
The Metal Maniacs, they are out
You got
there.
a ways to go there, Mike. Good luck.
I can drag out my old sashes that I have here, which weighs about
Heavy,
20 pounds or
heavy,
something like that.
yes.
So, and also, I just got one yesterday, and if I can find it here, it is all of the services, the joint services, and we are going to have a quick interview. They came by here, all of the military representatives, and a couple of gals that are from right here in the area. So we're going to hear from them a little bit later on.
Share your answers. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, we'll look forward to that.
Nice
Thanks,
addition
guys.
with Space Force on there.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's a sweet medal. Speaking of sweet, weather is not sweet, but it's good enough for what we need it to be.
It's good enough for outdoor activities.
Yeah.
Although I do want to go ahead and just give people an early heads up. I think Battle of Flowers is going to be pretty damp from drizzle. So, but hey, a little drizzle never stopped anybody from enjoying the party, right?
So we might get a little drizzle on us.
Yeah, I think so, for Battle of Flowers.
So that means the confetti will turn color and stick to your skin?
Yeah, you'll have little
well.
specks of colorful
Too bad.
confetti on you. Yeah. Hey, take a look at the satellite. We're starting to see the clouds break up. You know, it's been a very muggy and humid morning with pockets of sunshine finally starting to peek out, especially off to the west of San Antonio. So areas like Del Rio, Uvalde, you're in the low 80s, upper 70s right now. Temperature is about to soar out there, so keep that in mind. Around San Antonio, you can starting to see some breaks in these clouds. So temperatures in the upper 70s right now will likely rise into the low to mid 80s this afternoon. So as we look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, staying mostly cloudy, but we'll get up to about 83 for the high today. And then later on tonight, a very mild evening. If you're planning on going out enjoying Nyosa or just enjoying some time outdoors tonight, you will not need the jacket. It's going to be very humid and temperatures are going to be in the low 70s. All right, let's take a look at the current dew points. This has been the focus of our forecast, the humidity. Dew points are right near 70 degrees, which is oppressively humid outside. As we take a look at the bigger picture across the state of Texas, we've got dry air off to the west, and that dry line, which indicates the barrier between the dry and the humid air, is right over the Big Bend area. This dry line is going to be so important in the coming days when it comes to our storm chances. As that dry air interacts with the humid air, oftentimes it'll spark one or two storms along that dry line, and some of those storms could become strong. But odds are most of us will really only experience the morning drizzle when it comes to rain. Let me walk you through the future cast here. As we look at early tomorrow morning, that dry line still in West Texas, but we will start off the day tomorrow a lot like this morning with areas of drizzle for your morning commute. Keep that in mind. During the day tomorrow, it should be relatively quiet, definitely humid, definitely warm. By the time of Battle of Flowers, early on Friday morning, we are going to have more morning drizzle. There are some indications that we could even have perhaps one or two isolated moderate showers. This is what this one particular forecast model is showing, but keep in mind that we're still a couple days out, almost 48 hours out from the Battle of Flowers. So this cluster of showers could be well north of San Antonio, could be well south of San Antonio, but I do want you to plan for at least drizzle during Battle of Flowers. So if you're coming out to enjoy the party, I know I'll be out there. Just know that you're going to want to perhaps bring a rain jacket with you or a windbreaker that's waterproof just in case you get some of that drizzle. Storm chances Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are fairly low, only 30%. But the thing is, it's springtime, and if that dry line can spark off a few storms, any one of those days, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, they could become strong or severe. Now, we're only in a 1 on a scale of 1 to 5 for risk for severe weather, but that possibility is there. So as we look at your Fiesta Parade forecast for Battle of Flowers, it's going to be drizzly, it's going to be damp on Friday morning. For Fiesta Flambeau, definitely humid and only a small chance for an isolated storm on Saturday. As we take a look at your forecast put all together, daily morning drizzle tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And then we are going to be looking at isolated showers and storms Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's check on Ursula out there. Ursula, how are things going?
Hey guys, this is a lot of fun. We are about to see some amazing dancers. These are all ladies from the Blessed Angels Community Center. We are always making jokes about how old we are. Well, these guys some of them are in their 80s, 83 years young, some of these folks. They've been practicing this routine for 2 months, staying as active as possible, staying healthy. It's all a part of this community center that is celebrating Fiesta today. We have got more to show you from Blessed Angels as well, but let's just watch them just for a second. What a beautiful sight. It is time for Fiesta. All ages are invited. It's the party with a purpose, and these guys are enjoying it in a safe place, which is really important for seniors. We're going to be back in just a little bit. I'm going to show you more about Blessed Angels. In the meantime, Viva Fiesta! Hi there, everybody. We're here at the Blessed Angels Community Center. Our dancers are out of breath. They've been dancing. How's the crowd here? This is Fiesta 2024 here at Blessed Angels. This is a great place. We call this the VIP section right here. A very rowdy crowd here, and with me right now is Marion Thomas. She runs Blessed Angels here. You have a party here several times a week, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. It's on Tuesday and Wednesdays.
And you always have activities. I just did an amazing round of bingo, by the way, which is one of my most favorite things to volunteer doing here at Blessed Angels. But y'all do so much more, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we do. We also have a grocery store. We spoil our seniors. We want to make sure that they have everything that they need. So we have a grocery store here with a little bit of everything because everybody's on different diets. So this way they're able to come and pick and choose whatever they need.
And you get some of this stuff from the food bank, right? But you also buy a lot of this stuff.
Yes, ma'am. We buy it with the donations that we receive. And we're also partners with the San Antonio Food Bank, and so we add that as well.
And some days, I come out here to call bingo, and I see a lot of seniors. This is their one opportunity to get out and enjoy. These guys have activities all week long. There are computer classes here. They also learn crafts. You just saw dancing. And one of the other things that they do here that I think is great is sometimes they will have not only a big lunch for everybody, they do food giveaways, but also they'll have a produce section, which is so important for the health of our seniors. So sometimes it's not just the non-perishable foods. We'll have this whole place decked out with fruits and vegetables and all kinds of things. We are also going to be here at Blessed Angels. We also have games and activities. These seniors get help with their taxes. It's really a lot of fun. But right now, we're celebrating what? Fiesta! Okay. And KSAT 12. We're so glad to be your Fiesta station and glad to bring you more Fiesta fun from here at Blessed Angels. I'll send it back to the studio with one more Viva Fiesta. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Fiesta!
The ladies did a great job, Ursula, with their dance routine. It just goes to show you that you are never too old to enjoy Fiesta. Awesome. Awesome place to be.
Absolutely.
All right, Ursula, thank you very much.
There's
Enjoy
a party
the rest
for
of the
everybody.
afternoon. Tell those ladies thank you. All right, let's get outside with the live cam. I know there's some clouds and some humidity, but right now, no rain.
No rain right now.
Not right now.
Right now.
Right now.
But in the mornings, there will be drizzle. There will be drizzle tomorrow morning, and there will be drizzle, and this is key, on Friday morning for the Battle of Flowers parade. So it's not going to be as beautiful as it was for the River Parade, David, but I think San Antonians can handle a little bit of drizzle.
I'm telling you, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
We know how to party. It doesn't matter what the weather is.
For sure. Temperature is well into the 70s with very high humidity, ranging anywhere from 80% to near 90% in Bernie. this afternoon. It's 78 in New Braunfels, 76 in San Antonio. Pleasanton, you're at 79, 73 in Boerne, and 76 in Kerrville. We are starting to see peaks of sunshine. So this afternoon is going to be warm. And we'll be staying humid with daily morning drizzle, as I just mentioned. And for Battle of Flowers, damp and drizzly for the parade. But as far as storms go, we do have to monitor for some spotty storms Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those details for you coming up in just a bit. David.
All right, Sarah, thank you. About 3.6 million Medicare enrollees may now be eligible for COVID coverage. That's according to an analysis by KFF. Last month, Medicare announced that Part D plans could start covering the drug for people who are overweight or obese and have a history of heart disease. But Wegovy's hefty cost may be a hurdle for some enrollees. Patients may have to pay up to $430 a month to co-insurance costs until they reach the cap out-of-pocket drug spending. According to the analysis, this addition could end up costing Medicare nearly $3 billion a year and contribute to higher Part D premiums for all beneficiaries. School meal programs are headed in a healthier direction. The U.S. Department of Agriculture announced new meal standards that will limit added sugar and sodium. The changes will roll out in phases over the next few years, beginning in the 2025-2026 school year. Certain products like breakfast cereals, yogurt, flavored milk will have limits on added sugars, and with a full 10% cap on added sugar by the 2027-2028 school year. And while the USDA's initial proposal suggested a gradual reduction in sodium, the final rule requires that sodium be cut by 15% in lunches and 10% in breakfast by the 2027-2028 school year. New federal rules say air travelers deserve cash refunds, not just vouchers or travel credits, when flights are delayed or canceled. Passengers will receive automatic cash refunds if a domestic flight is delayed by more than 3 hours. The same applies to international flights that are more than 6 hours behind schedule. Airlines are also required to provide information up front about fees for baggage and changing flights. The rules were announced by the Transportation Department today. The new rules would also require a refund of any baggage fees for bags that arrive more than 12 hours late. The Supreme Court hearing arguments over whether state abortion bans can apply to medical emergencies. The case being heard today will determine when doctors can provide abortions during medical emergencies in states with bans enacted after the Supreme Court's sweeping decision overturning Roe v. Wade. The case comes from Idaho, which is among 14 states that ban abortion at all stages of pregnancy with limited exceptions. The Biden administration argues federal health care law says hospitals must be allowed to terminate pregnancies in rare emergencies when a patient's life or health is at risk. Idaho contends its ban has exceptions for life-saving abortions. Now to the protests at college campuses across the country amid the Israel-Hamas war. Schools from coast to coast are shutting down and moving classes online over safety concerns as pro-Palestinians protests grow. Columbia University in New York just announcing final exams will be offered virtually. As ABC's Rena Roy tells us, the House Speaker plans to be on campus later today.
Across America, protests at college campuses as the Israel-Hamas war nears its 7th month. From Berkeley in California to the University of Michigan and the University of Minnesota, where police took down tents and made arrests. Most have been peaceful, but things turned violent at Cal Poly Humboldt Tuesday. Police struggling to control hundreds of pro-Palestinian demonstrators on the college campus. The school now closed today. At NYU, security ramped up, a new barricade put up after clashes between protesters and police. Also in New York, Columbia University turning to virtual learning for the last week of classes after some Jewish students said they felt unsafe, like Aiden Hunter, who says he understands the protests.
I don't mean to diminish that, but I'd say the majority of my friends, especially Jewish friends, feel a sense of insecurity at this time.
I haven't been able to go to classes just because of the constant shouting and screaming for violence against Jews.
Video from today shows dozens of tents still set up on campus. House Speaker Mike Johnson planning to meet with Jewish students there later today. New York City Mayor Eric Adams says outside agitators are to blame for some of the violence. Like this video, he says, shows bottles and chairs thrown at officers.
People who peacefully protest for an issue, they're not throwing bottles and chairs. There are people who come have nothing to do with the issue, and they want to aggravate.
Protesters demanding colleges divest from companies they say profit from ties to Israel.
We're not planning on packing up and going home. We are here because people in Palestine are going through so much worse.
Columbia University is in negotiations with student protesters. Both sides say they are making progress. Talks will continue over the next 2 days. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Still coming up, the Dallas Cowboys getting ready for the draft, and the way things are going, they need to be players who can step in and help right away. And a big local battle coming up, instant classic. Seems like this offseason a little different than most for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of questions about their offseason moves, the ones they made and the ones they didn't make. They have not signed long-term contract extensions for Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons. Vice President Stephen Jones said it comes down to being deliberate and getting it right when dealing with contracts of that size. The Cowboys also told us that they will be focusing on getting players they can develop, and hopefully some of the seven picks that they have in this draft will be able to step in and help fill some of the gaps left behind, including some rather huge holes in that offensive line.
When we make these draft picks, they're going to have great opportunities to step in here and play. And, you know, you need to have that happen to complement what you already have on what we feel is a really strong roster.
The youth, the young guys coming in here and playing are incrementally viable. We're counting on them. And we've had that happen for us, and we've counted on it.
The battle for bragging rights and city honor Clásico Rio is coming to San Antonio. It's going to be played in the Alamo Dome this fall. Our Nick Mantis has more on how a rivalry like this will fare in the Big Dome.
El Clásico Regio is coming to San Antonio. This Alamo Dome was buzzing with excitement this morning as we got to hear not just from Mayor Ron Nirenberg about this huge match, but also representatives from both teams and the organizers. Well, we had to warn them and ask them exactly how loud do you think this Alamo Dome is going to be on October 12th?
Sí, la verdad que cambia bastante. ¿No?
Yeah, the truth is everything changes when you're playing in a stadium like this. When you have the passion of the crowd, both fan bases, you can feel the excitement when you're on the pitch, the noise. The 12th of October is going to be no exception.
No recuerdo haber jugado en un estadio cerrado.
I don't remember playing in a closed stadium, but I feel like what Jesus is saying, the environment, being on the pitch, it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be an exciting game, and I'm anxious to see this game here. It's going to be special for everyone here in San Antonio. Is there going to be a concern at all about whether or not you're going to need earplugs for the amount of...
I keep those with me at all times now, especially when I'm in this building. But it's an incredible opportunity to showcase not just the facility, but also San Antonio's fan base. We are rabid soccer fans. We're rabid sports fans. We have two teams that have such a great following here and in our sister city of Monterrey. It's just an opportunity we can't pass up, and I'm glad that they feel at home here as well.
Well, it's going to be an exciting event on October 12th as San Antonio gets to feel like its sister city, Monterrey, at least for one day. In the Alamo Dome, Nick Mantis, back to you.
Yeah, you know that's going to be big time when it comes to town in October. All right, outside, speaking of big time, we've got big time fiesta going on right now. We've got some clouds in the sky, maybe a little drizzle coming up for one of the parades.
Yeah.
But other than that, it doesn't look too bad.
I bet it's less humid in Monterrey than it is
Think
here
so?
in San Antonio today. I think so.
Maybe so.
Higher elevation. The aquifer is down about 6 cents over the past 24 hours. In the pollen count, we've got molds that are low and pecan that is low as well. Here's what you need to know for the Fiesta parades. I know a lot of us are going to be out and about. For Battle of Flowers on Friday morning, it is going to be drizzly. It is going to be damp. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in just a bit. And for Fiesta Flambeau, mainly just pretty humid, but there is a small potential for a storm. I've got details on our small but decent storm chance coming up in just a bit. Okay, David, we were talking about earlier how at King William, they prefer for you to use bubbles instead of confetti.
Go ahead.
Let's see if it's as much fun as confetti. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Is it as much fun?
I don't know. Looks pretty good. Do it again.
Okay.
Throw it up there. Here. I'll do it while you go do the weather.
Okay, you have fun with that while I go do the weather, because I want to get people ready for
King William?
Well, just for the rest of
Or
Fiesta.
just for the rest of
in
Fiesta?
general. So here's what you
How do you
need
get
to
this
plan
thing out of
for.
there? What?
I believe in you, David.
Well,
Okay, here's what you need to plan for. You need to plan for very humid weather. Every single day, it's going to be very humid. It's not going to be super pleasant outside, so keep that in mind. Another thing I want you to plan for is daily morning drizzle. So if you have early plans, know that you'll have to deal with the drizzle. It's going to be out there every day for the remainder of Fiesta. And that includes Battle of Flowers. So be prepared for a damp Battle of Flowers. I think David ended up getting the bubbles together. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on the green screen, David, because it'll key out.
I can't even.
How about we wait until I'm done with the forecast? Sound good? You're not going to be able to see. All right, so that's what you need to plan for. What we are going to be watching for in the forecast is for isolated storms. The chance for storms is only about 20 to 30%, okay? But if a storm develops, it could become strong. That's the kind of atmosphere we have. So if a storm develops in that 20 to 30% chance, there could be some gusty winds and perhaps even some quarter-sized hail. Let's start with that first thing you should plan for, the humidity. It's humid with dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s, oppressively humid outside. Here's our atmospheric setup. We've got this West Texas dry line. Behind this dry line is the dry air. That's why it's called the dry line. It's the line between the dry and the humid weather. Now, oftentimes along this dry line, it can be finicky whether or not storms develop, but they can. That's why we only have a 20 to 30% chance for storms in the coming days as that dry line inches closer to San Antonio. And I'll show you here in the Futurecast by Thursday morning, areas of drizzle tomorrow morning. Again, guaranteed drizzle. Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning. It's by Friday morning as that dry line gets a little bit closer that we could end up seeing one or two isolated storms. Now, we think most of the storminess would hold off until after Battle of Flowers, but it is something that we're going to plan for just in case. So when we're looking at our Fiesta Parade forecast, Battle of Flowers, plan for it to be damp from drizzle. We'll be watching to see if we can actually get a more moderate rain shower developing there, and we will keep you posted. For Saturday, Fiesta Flambeau, the night parade, it is going to be humid, and there's a small 20 to 30% chance for a stray storm. And as I mentioned, because of the time of year, because we've got the ingredients, if a storm can get developing, it could become strong or severe. As for now, the Storm Prediction Center has us under a 1 on a scale of 1 to 5 for only isolated strong storms on Friday. We're going to keep you posted. Outside right now, it's 76 degrees in San Antonio. These morning clouds are starting to break up and temperatures are rising. It's already 82 in Del Rio. You'll notice a few peaks of sunshine out there as you head out and about for the remainder of your afternoon. And we'll be looking at temperatures climbing to about 83 for the afternoon high. Southeast winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a mild night with temperatures near 70 degrees by midnight. Putting it all together for you again, daily drizzle rather in the morning, and isolated showers and storms possible Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be looking at high temperatures close to 90 degrees over the weekend, David.
You ever heard that song, Tiny Bubbles?
What was that?
Tiny Bubbles. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Might have been a little before your time.
Probably.
We'll be back. It's the city where the party never stops. Mark your calendars because there's another big event after Fiesta. It's the Texas Eats Food Festival, Saturday, May 11th. It's going to be at Smoke Barbecue. That's east of downtown. Scan the QR code there on your screen for ticket information to see the full lineup of James Beard nominated chefs, like 100 of them. We're talking big time chefs. We're talking big time downtown party. It's SA Live.
Yes.
Metal Mike.
Exactly.
Hey, you know, speaking of parties and events going on, there's always the big parades we talk about, but I think one of the favorite is
the Pooch Parade.
And look at all of the pooches we have here today.
Just make us so happy.
Brandy Lawson with Therapy Animals, and this is one of the favorites, isn't it?
Absolutely. We're expecting over 800 dogs to be out there on Saturday, and we've got room for plenty more. So come out and join the parade.
And
dress up your dog.
Cute costumes welcome, right?
Absolutely.
And it all goes to a fantastic cause, and it is Therapy Animals. We'll tell you all about that in just a couple of minutes. All right, speaking of medals.
Yes, you can hear them here on Mike. Fiona is out at our medal giveaway today. We don't know where exactly she is.
You have to at least hear your number, or else we'll move on to the next one to keep it going. And how often do you do that, or when do you do that?
Well, we see the folks out there.
The line builds so quickly. You know, how do they get there so fast? It's like they know they're watching.
I don't know.
Word spreads, even though we haven't announced it. Yes, for
and
sure.
the excitement there is always fantastic, too.
Yes,
So.
and speaking of medals, we want to know, we have a range for you of how many medals, if you're like Mike, then you've got a lot of them. A medal maniac, right? So is it 0 to 10 or 31 to 40 or more than 90? Wow, they're out there.
Yeah, there are some people
Let
that
us
have
know.
that. Okay, Fiesta's all about looking your best, and we have all the great Fiesta flavors. How about makeup with those
Yes, the sister duo has their Chica Beauty Fiesta palette. Guys, the names are so fun. Can't wait to share that with you.
And all those beautiful models, you're going to see some of that. Plus, all right, as Fiesta winds down on Sunday, there's a great family fun event we're going to tell you about that is free, by the way.
Yes, all just for the children. All that and more coming up on SA Live.